Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. In this third installment of Project 2000, I downloaded the proper drivers for the Compaq Evo. Now those of you that are new, this is the third video of the Project 2000. I'm taking a computer I found for free and as you can see, I loaded Windows 2000 on it. I'm going to get it to where I could physically use it into modern day, or as I like to say, in the year 2020, because this is 20-year-old software. So anyway, I got all the drivers. I named the folder Evo, so when I put it on my thumb drive, I could easily find it. So I am going to open that folder up. So here we go. So now hopefully the driver will show up, meaning that it'll actually work, because these drivers are made for XP. And it did not work. But I'll have to figure something out. So hopefully Windows will recognize it. And then I could install it. So if we go into my computer here, hardware, get rid of that. So that did work. So let's go to personal properties, settings. So that did work. I'm going to do it again. Well, what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to let Windows finish. Oh, I guess it found it. Okay, so I will not restart the computer this time. So what I got to do now is I got to find out the rest of the drivers here, because that's the only one. Alright, so I found the others that I need, or could get. So we are going to launch this one. This is the network. Which means this particular card does not have this particular option. So once I get the sound in, I should have sound. There we go. There we go. And as you can see down there, it says network cable unplugged, which means now it recognizes that there is a network interface card. And I'll show you that in Device Manager. And as you can see, it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller about all this, because I'm loading the proper drivers and Windows is recognizing those proper drivers. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, this particular system cannot handle that. Okay, that's fine. So now, let me grab my Ethernet cable here. Alright, so I have network now. This is the old way you used to do it. Alright, so now we should do Windows Update. It's too old. That's okay. So now I know I have network. I have graphics. I need to get the sound. So I need multimedia audio controller. So as soon as I get that, I'll have sound. Alright, so I had to get different drivers. Unfortunately, the ones I found on Compact Site did not work. So I have these two here. One is video, one is sound. So I'm going to do this one first. This is the sound. The network interface card did work, so I'm not even going to get upset about that. So I have the sound hooked up. So when I restart this, we should get sound. Just make sure I have it plugged in. Yeah, I have it plugged into the right one. I still have the cable hooked up. Yeah, I do. Okay. And there we go. We have sound. Hardware, device manager. All I need is the PCI device and the Universal Serial Bus Controller, and I am good. So, I'm going to reinstall the graphics driver because that did not work out very, very well. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. So, here we go. And these are third-party drivers. And this will replace whatever was there. as you can see, that did work because the background is now blue. If the driver wasn't installed, you wouldn't get the blue wallpaper, as they call it. Alright, so now I gotta grab the other two drivers. I'm using third-party drivers here to get this to work. So what I'll do now is I'll show you that I haven't gotten the drivers in yet. I need these two right here. Done. So now what I can do is, since the graphics card is installed properly, I can go to settings, and if you notice, I have a lot more settings than I did when I installed the OEM driver. So a little note, a little trick with Windows 2000, if the background is supposed to be blue and it's green, that means you do not have the driver in there. So I'm going to make this look beautiful. Oh, that works. I like that. So you can set up how you like. I prefer to do it this way because I'm running kind of a widescreen. So now this works. So now, since I have the driver in there, I got to get the other two. Alright, so I got the other drivers here, and now we're going to install them. This one first. And this one. Alright, time to restart. And as you can see, that looks way better. Now, fortunately, it's not going to be perfect, but I can make this computer usable for what I need. Alright, so we're going to go to properties again. Go to hardware, device manager. I hope that solved the problem. And it did. So all I need to get now is the USB driver, and this will be okay. This driver will actually, which means it sort of recognizes it, but it doesn't. So I will be right back with that driver. Okay, I'm back with the last driver. This should work. Building something like this is trial and error. So here we go. And yes, I know it says Hewlett-Packard setup, but remember, Compaq is owned by HP. So hopefully, when this reboots, I'll have all the drivers set up, and then in another video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how well it works online. As you can see, the default Internet Explorer will not work. It's not compatible with anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download a bunch of browsers, and I'm just going to see what works. And then what I'll do is I'll set it up to what I can get it to. Say hello to almost finished project 2000. So and then what I'll do is at the finishing touch I'll put wallpaper on there, but that'll be another video that I will do. I forgot what operating system I was on for a second. Properties, hardware. This I'll probably have a hard time with. But everything else works. The network card works. The graphics card driver's in. Obviously the sound card driver is in. So I made Windows 2000 usable. What does that mean? I can now use this to turn it on. I could install things if I want and do stuff like that. And as you can see, all the drivers except one, but the USB does work. So under any normal, if that was a new computer, I would get the driver. But in this case, I'm doing this project for myself. That's okay that I leave it. So to finish this video off, we'll go to properties, and here are all the backgrounds for this time period. I know it's not exactly right, but I do like it. Alright, so after I did this, change the wallpaper, I'm going to change it from 16-bit to 32-bit. That's why you're getting the grains. So we'll go to settings. That's 256 colors. That's the lowest of the low. That's 8-bit, basically. And you have high color, 16-bit. Then you have true color, which is 32-bit. So I want to make this as nice as possible, so I'm going to go for the 32-bit. Click apply. And that looks, as you can see, that looks a lot better. So yes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust a little bit there. No, I'm going to go back. So there we go. So everything looks a lot better. Change the picture. We'll go to ocean. We'll go to greenstone. Click apply. I don't like that, so we're going to go back to sponge. We'll do paradise. And there we go. So this is as good as it's going to get graphics wise. So anyway, that is it for this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe.